Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have Pluto's Purchase. This is an animated short from 1948. It's 7 minutes long, and features Pluto sent on an errand by Mickey himself to pick up a sausage, which seems like a smart thing to do, to make a dog go to the butcher store to pick up sausage. I mean, Pluto's intelligent. He understands a lot of stuff, but in general, sending dogs to deliver meat, to pick up and deliver meat, or for even a butcher to hand over meat. By the way, not bagged, not in any kind of protection. Not it's it's just here's meat, put it in your mouth, send it home. Yeah, that's his task. But along the way, he gets a little bit waylaid by Butch, the bulldog, who wants that sausage for himself, and he goes out of his way to make life difficult for Pluto throughout his entire trip, his round trip back home. So I can't tell you anything more, especially not the ending. But yeah, it's basically not a cat and mouse, but a dog and dog battle over sausage that should never be delivered by dogs. So, anyway, Pinto Colvig does a voice of Pluto as usual back in this era. James McDonald is Mickey Mouse, and Butch is voiced by Clarence Nash. Mainly it's just a lot of barking. Only Mickey does the talking. But yeah, it's one of those great classic things. I love it. For one thing I like in this is during one of the chases, you see a wide shot of the neighborhood, and it's just wonderfully painted. And it's drawn and painted and colored and everything else, but there's also normally you could probably have something where it's just a background of buildings and a street, and so that's fairly standard. Characters move left to right, but here we see the chase going through different alleyways and different roads and zipping in and out of buildings. And at one point they drew a shot that it was at a perspective that allowed the dogs to come right at us at an angle, just sort of up past us. It's kind of a bug's eye view of things, so it's kind of neat, just the lengths they went to vary the shots for the chase between Butch and Pluto. So yeah, it's kind of cool. That's all I can really tell you without going into too much more detail. But yeah, it's neat. By the way, don't read the synopsis of what this is about, because it will give away the ending, although not here. It's a salami. It says it's a salami here. Maybe it's a salami, not a sausage. I saw sausage elsewhere. But it will ruin the ending if you read it like on IMDb or somewhere else. So yeah, 1948. Some classic stuff. And I tell everybody always, whenever you see this kind of stuff, take some time. There's going to be plenty of rainy, cold nights or days or whatever, some weekend. Just grab the kids, grab the family, get the cocoa out, just curl up under blankets and watch all the classics, because without these classics, Disney Plus, Disney Parks, Disney, any of this stuff would not exist if not for the love of these characters that Walt and everybody else created way back, more than 80 years ago. 100 years ago. Well, it's the Disney 100th anniversary, if not right now. Oh yeah, well, today's the last day of January, but yeah, they just had a big celebration at the parks. Anyway, celebrate. Let's pick tomorrow's episode 275 for February. 275. Oh, okay. The 260s and 270s are mostly Marvel related. Now, we have seen pretty much most of the Marvel films, so there's a number of one-shots that were brought over from different Blu-ray bonuses and stuff like that. But we have the Marvel Studios Assembled, which is a behind-the-scenes documentary about each of the different productions, whether they're on Disney Plus, like Moon Knight or Ms. Marvel, or the films that were released in the theaters over the years. And we haven't watched any of these. I actually just broke each of these down as their own individual thing. So I like documentaries, especially about Marvel. And so we're going to watch number 275, which is Marvel Studios assembled Thor: Love and Thunder. So we'll get a behind-the-scenes look at what went into creating that Chris Hemsworth Thor film. His probably second to last Thor film. So, anyway, Marvel Studios assembled Thor: Love and Thunder on the next Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that. Bye.